up, y'all? Happy hump day. Shit happens. Misunderstandings happen. I'm at the gym, guys. Hey, y'all. But I don't do a lot of core workouts like I should do and like I used to do, so I've been shaking like a salt shaker.
Usually I don't post. Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know. Time to pull the drop tops out. Summer nights, it's a vibe, yeah. We've been keeping it in the house. Netflix and chillin', I GDM it.
What's up, y'all? Happy hump day. And welcome back to another video. As you can see, I just finished a run. I had on a weighted vest and I did about a 2 mile run with the weighted vest, and then I walked the rest of the way back to my car because I finished the 2 miles on the opposite side of the park. But it was a nice run. I don't think I've run since my birthday. I have not run since my birthday. So it was a nice 2 mile introduction back to running. I feel good. I'm headed home now. It's almost 7:30. I'm gonna eat dinner because I already prepped. Well, I made one part of dinner and then my husband is making some chicken to go with it. So everything should be ready when I get there. And yeah, I hope you guys have been having a wonderful week. I posted a video this week and it was a very short and sweet one, but it was just my escapades for the last week of May. May went out with a bang. I had a great time. My girl Sonia came back and Toya, Key, all of us hung out. It was a great time. I can't even lie. I had the best time. You know, life just comes at you fast, and it's great to have a support system, you know, people to uplift you and people to give you grace, you know what I'm saying? People that don't really trip when small mistakes happen. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm not a person that, I used to be the person that never gave second chances. However, as I got older, I understand that stuff happens. Misunderstandings happen, and you just got to be grown enough to talk it out and realize that not everything is out to harm you. Some things just happen, and if it triggers you, that's because that is a result of trauma, and you need to heal that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I just can't. Don't sweat the small stuff. Hey y'all, happy Thursday. I was gonna say long time no see, but I just saw y'all yesterday. Yesterday was Global Running Day, and so I did 2 miles in honor of Global Running Day. I probably could have went for 3, but it was almost 7:30 when I got done, and I wanted to get on back home. But nevertheless, it was an excellent run. I enjoyed it. And I kind of want to go run again this afternoon, but my knee is hurting a little bit. I don't know what happened. It just hurts like at the base of my knee. And I put some ice on it this morning. I probably should do heat too, but it's still kind of sore. But you know, it's been a pretty good month so far. Last time y'all saw me, I was celebrating my birthday all the way through the end of May. I closed May out with a bang, and I had a good time, no lie. I enjoyed myself. Even with the bumps and bruises, I still had a ball. Our channel is growing, and I said our because this is our community. You guys get a say in what gets posted and what doesn't. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't want to see it, I don't want to do it. if you do want to see it, I want to do it. So we are growing. I think we're at 238 subscribers. I guess I'm on the road to 300. I would love to hit 300 subscribers before the end of the summer. So that would be like September, October. I don't know. It might be possible. Maybe it's feasible. We'll see. I was looking at pictures of myself from this time last year, and I was looking good. Not gonna lie. I'm not saying I don't look good now, because you know the weight that I'm at now is probably somebody's goal weight. You know what I'm saying? And weight looks different on everybody. I'm only 5'4", so 165, 60, 165 to 170 is gonna look different on me than it does somebody that's a lot taller than me. But I'm still working on portion control. Still working on eating whole foods. I've been doing pretty good. I'll have the occasional potato chip here or there, but so far I've been doing really good. I'll have some popcorn, and maybe, you know, that's probably popcorn and potato chips, like the only processed thing like out of a bag that I've been eating. And so I've been pretty pleased with that. I know weight loss takes time, and I'm not working out just for weight loss. I want to be healthy all around. I feel like my lips are dry. Let me put on some chapstick or lip gloss. Hold on. I'm at the gym, guys. I did not make my Oxy Shred today. I'm drinking an Alani Nu. I had bought this over the weekend, and I need to get it out of my refrigerator. I bought it Sunday. I bought 2 Sunday when we went to the wine festival, and I drank the other one on the way because that sleep came over me so fast. But I need to go ahead and get this out of my fridge before my teenager gets into it, because she wants to do everything that I do, okay? And I mean that. Hopefully it's not crowded. If it's not crowded, y'all coming with me. I'm gonna do 30 minutes of cardio, and then I'm on to the lift. I'm gonna do glutes and hamstrings today. And I know y'all like, Shar, why the cardio before? Because if I don't do it before, I'm not gonna do it, baby. Okay? And that's it. Let's go.
4, 3, 2,
What's up, y'all? As you can see, I am back from the gym. I am home, freshly showered. I also had lunch, and now I want a snack. Now it is 3:30. I did not have lunch just now. I had lunch probably about 1:30, 2 o'clock, but I've been drinking water, and I had a little Greek yogurt with strawberries and blueberries earlier before the gym. So I've been going back and forth about telling y'all about a situation that happened the day of my birthday run. Well, it happened that day, but I didn't know it happened that day, and I found out about it Memorial Day, where some things was done and said or not said unintentionally, and then, you know, it was brought to my attention and that I hurt feelings unintentionally, or made people feel a way like they were a second choice. And it's a whole bunch of stuff that I could fill in the gaps for y'all, but I'm not gonna do it because honestly it's not worth it. Shit happens, misunderstandings happen, whether intentional or unintentional, and at my big age there is no way I'm going to invite anybody anywhere and purposely treat them like they don't belong or like I don't want them there. What I will say is I never set out to hurt anybody. And if I were to tell y'all what it was about, y'all would probably be in the comments like, damn, that's petty. But you know, everybody's entitled to feel how they feel. But one thing about it I had to learn, and if you are in therapy, please tell your therapist the truth so they can advise you properly. But feelings are not facts. Okay? That doesn't mean that your feelings aren't valid, but your feelings aren't the truth. They're not. The way you feel about a situation is the way you feel about a situation. Doesn't necessarily make it true. Doesn't make what is causing your feelings to be that way true. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave it at that. I did apologize to one person. I don't know, I guess it wasn't accepted, because now we at an impasse where, you know, boundaries have been put in place, and they still feel away or felt the way. I don't know. But what I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. I didn't even do anything wrong, and I apologize for how the situation came off, and that's gonna be dead on that. I needed to get that out because I didn't want to keep tiptoeing around it, you know what I'm saying, and not address it. But little things, but what I would say little things, because like, I'm not gonna lie, it still bothers me. It still bothers me because to me that was an attack on my character. And when I say a lot of times people use a lot of colorful language, they don't know what it means, they can't comprehend what it means. You cannot make somebody out to be a villain and not own your part in it either. And you also have to check yourself and say, damn, why did this situation make me feel this way? Because this has never happened between me and this person before. And now all of a sudden they're not the person I thought they were. Why did it take one little misunderstanding for me all of a sudden to become a villain? And I won't always say a villain, but to become somebody that you got to second guess. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be dead on it. I know y'all are confused, like what is she talking about? But those that get it, get it. And I'm gonna just tell y'all, like, y'all, those of you that have been watching my channel from the very start know how important taking care of my mental health is for me. I put in the work with my therapist, okay? I didn't lie to her. There was a lot of times I wasn't as forthcoming with the way things was going because I wasn't ready to address certain parts of my trauma. But now I can look at events and be like, damn, it wasn't them, it was me still stuck in the trauma. Especially if you got somebody that's willing to work it out with you. If it were somebody, you know, you told me how you felt and I was like, well, damn, oh well, you shouldn't feel like that. That's another thing. But if you have somebody willing to clear things up, talk it out, and be done with it, if you're the type of person that has to stew in a situation, you shouldn't hold that against the person. You know, I am a type of person, I gotta talk about it a couple times before I get over it, but I don't hold it against the person who the offense might have occurred with, because it's not their fault. They've already apologized, they've already tried to clarify, they've already tried to clear it up. I just need to get out of that. I need to get that off of me. This may or may not make the video. because I don't want nobody to accuse me of being messy. But this is my channel, my thoughts, and I gotta get it out. But I said I wanted a snack. There's apples in here, tomatoes. These little tomatoes here. It says perfect for cooking, grilling, and snacking. And when I was a little girl, I used to cut tomatoes up and put them in a bowl with salt and pepper and just eat them, you know, with a fork, just like that. But I ain't in the mood for that. I don't know what I want. My palate has changed. Right now, I just don't want the tomatoes. I don't know what I want though. But I need something. It is 3:38, almost the end of my work day. And I gotta say, I'm really ready for this weekend to get here because I'm exhausted. Like just mentally having to deal with everything that comes along with being a mom, a wife, a worker, a friend, managing my emotions, helping my kids manage their emotions, working with my husband on, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot. And I just want to, I have not sat down and sat still for 30 days. 31, honestly, like on the weekend, because my birthday I was kicking it and that's what I wanted to do. This weekend I have to go meet up with the girl who's gonna try to do some alterations on 2 dresses for me. Hopefully she can do it, but if not, I don't know what to do, take it to a dry cleaners or something. I did see an alterations company when me and Sonia went to Grimaldi's Pizza, and I may go by there because they're a lot closer to me. There's no run club this weekend because they are doing serve day with the church. I opted to not do it. No particular reason. Just wanted a Saturday where I wasn't doing anything. And that was that. I hope y'all liked the last video. There was no workout content in it at all. I did get that feedback from another person where they were like, yeah, I work out, so I fast forward through your workouts. And I'm like, but this is a fitness channel, so it is she is a friend, you know. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't fast forward through any of y'all's content. Let me just say that. Because I know how important watch time is, watch hours. I always hit like, I always try to leave a comment. I'm subscribed, you know what I'm saying? I might miss a video here or there, but I definitely come back to it and try to catch it. So I know how important all of those metrics are for us as content creators on YouTube. But I can also get it from a standpoint of somebody that is already on a fitness journey. And this channel really is for my documentation purposes. If I inspire somebody to get up and go work out or stay motivated on their journey, I have done my job. Yeah. Next week, we are going to a baseball game, and I think the week after, let me look at my calendar, because dang, June, if next week is what I think it is, no, okay. So next week is the baseball game, and then the week after that is Juneteenth. And Toya and I think one of her friends is going to go with us to Atlanta to Effect Fitness to do the Metro 5K. And then we're also going to sign up for the Bricks Boot Camp and do that. So super excited, super excited. Yeah. Let me figure out what I'm going to snack on. I also got to get Tori. We got to go to Walmart because she wants some goggles. Yeah. All right. See y'all later. Happy Saturday, y'all. Yes, my balloons are still holding on. Some of them did not make it. Ignore this basket of clothes. It's my husband's, and it's going to get folded today. I'm about to make a little breakfast. I'm gonna drink some of this juice first because I think, oh, it says serving size is 1 bottle, but it's the Arden's Garden Pineapple Apple Ginger Juice. It's good for gut health, immunity, and it's anti-inflammatory. It is cold pressed. It does have a lot of carbs, but I know that's from the fruit. Has pineapple juice, apple juice, and ginger. And then it's got a lot of sugar. I'm not going to drink the whole thing. I'm going to pour some in a little glass and have some while I'm prepping breakfast. I know a lot of people don't eat pork, but I'm about to eat this Kaneka sausage. I've been wanting some since my friend came into town and we were talking about it. So I'm going to have that on a little brioche bun for breakfast, and I'll have eggs to go with it. And then I'm going to chill. But yeah, today is like the first Saturday in a long time that I have slept in. And when I say slept in, I probably slept till about almost 8:30, 8:40. I woke up a couple of times in between, but I didn't get out of the bed and I ended up falling back asleep. So I deserved it. I needed it. And I'm excited I was able to get that rest. I don't have anything planned for today. My husband took the girls to the pool. So I don't know how long they plan on being there. And I might take them to the Science Museum, Science Center a little later today. I do plan on getting a workout in. I just don't know what I'm going to do. I may go for a walk. I may go to the gym. I don't know. So I was watching the latest video in my girl Angelica, her series of called Becoming Her, this summer. And in the video, she was talking about women supporting women and how we need to get back to doing that. And I totally agree. And as a mom of two daughters, one is a teenager, I'm definitely teaching her how to be a girl's girl, but also protecting yourself at the same time and knowing when to walk away. And I think that we as women need to do a better job of giving each other grace when things happen, when mishaps happen. So shout out to her for bringing that up and sparking that, because the way she expressed it is exactly the way that I feel. Like, men, and one of the comments said that men will be friends with each other regardless of like social status, any of that. Like, they'll just connect with each other. They'll just be cool. They'll just support each other. But women tend to look at, is she married? Does she have kids? Where does she work? What does she do? Like, before we even give you a good job, girlfriend, you look amazing, we scrutinize before we even look at what happened on the inside to make you be this way on the outside. Because a lot of us aren't mean or aren't standoffish on purpose or by accident. We are this way because of some things that happen. And a lot of times women let stuff trigger them, and it's hard because we lead with emotions, right? It took a lot of work for me in therapy, I can't lie, and it took a long time because there was a lot of things that I had to process that I just wasn't ready for. And I think we need to get back to healing each other. We need to get back to healing and loving instead of judging. I was telling her in the comment that as I was coming up, all I saw was black women supporting each other. Yes, a lot of times it was out of necessity, but out of necessity bonds form. You know what I'm saying? Love is created. That's just my 2 cents. I don't want to rant about that, but it was fresh on my mind. I need to change the battery in this camera because this battery is on its last leg. But they are lasting a lot longer. I bought these batteries. I think it was like a 4-pack from Amazon. I think. But they do pretty good. I haven't charged this camera. Because normally I would charge the camera or charge the battery that's in the camera. And then, when is the last time I charged it? I can't remember. So that's how long it's been lasting. I can't wait to eat this sausage. I probably look very disheveled. Because again, I just got out of the bed. Well, I just got out of the shower, but I slept in. And I know I could go back to sleep if I lay back down. But I got on up. But But yeah, I just wanted to catch up with you guys. It's been a minute since I recorded some footage and came and talked to y'all. I just been dealing with work, you know, and trying to find a balance between my fitness and my job. Last week, I'm in my luteal phase of my cycle. It's gonna start here in the next couple of days, but I cramp really, really bad, and I have no energy. So I've been missing a lot of my morning workouts, but hopefully in this coming week I'll be back to those and getting some kind of fitness content, you know, getting back on track, because that is why I started this channel, was to document my fitness journey. But I will definitely catch up with you guys later. I'm gonna go change out this battery real quick, faster than you could blink your eye.
A few moments later.
Hey y'all. After I ate breakfast, the kids came home. I talked to Tori about her swimming. She said that she was starting to feel better about it. What's crazy is she passed her swim test last year at the YMCA, and she did not pass it at the beginning of camp this year, which was June 1st. But today, when she got in the pool, she was doing everything that she's supposed to do. The only thing that she didn't do was swim across the pool. She did say she didn't like that the swim test is in the indoor pool, because I think it's a lot deeper. But my husband took the girls to the McWayne Science Center. I'm about to go get in a workout because it is 3:15 p.m. and I have not done nothing all day. I'm in this challenge on TikTok where you do 1 mile run or walk a day, and then 30-second plank this week. And then I think next week the plank time increases. It increases as the week goes on. So this week I got 30 seconds. And I'm going to tell y'all that 30 seconds be... The first day was easy. But I don't do a lot of core workouts like I should do and like I used to do. So I've been shaking like a salt shaker. Workout complete. Also went to the park to do my mile because I don't know, it just seems like it goes by faster when you're walking outside than it does when you're on a treadmill. But that's just my humble opinion, okay? I will walk outside over a treadmill any day. So yeah, I was gonna go by Publix because there was these drinks that I wanted to get that we tasted at the wine festival, and they said that they sold them at Publix, but neither Publix grocery store close to me has them even on the website. So I'm gonna go on home. I know Walmart has them, but I gotta go all the way to the back of the Walmart to get them. I don't know if I want to do that, but I do want one, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna go home. My husband stopped and got me some food, so I'm gonna go ahead and go home and eat dinner with the fam and then freshen up. But all in all, it was a pretty decent workout. I had planned to sit in the sauna, but I did the Stairmaster, and then I realized like what time it was, and I didn't want to be eating so late. Like, this is, if I had stayed in the gym any longer, I would probably just be leaving the gym. Happy Sunday. It is looking very, very dreary out there. Like, it is about to rain any minute. I just finished up a 1 mile walk, and I did do a little boot camp of fitness at the house, but because my cycle started today, I don't have a lot of energy, so I cut that one short, and I did the 1 mile walk. I felt good during my walk, but those clouds started rolling in, and baby, I did not want to be caught in the rain. That's not a good feeling. I've been caught in the rain before and I got soaked. So my car was on the opposite side of the park from where I was when it started getting super cloudy. So baby, I just had to hightail it back to the car. Okay, but I hope you guys have had a great weekend. Great weekend so far. Actually, I guess the weekend is over because it is Sunday evening. It's 5:37. It's time for us to start getting ready for the next day, which I think the weekend is a scam. We should be given a 3-day weekend, a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, a Saturday, Sunday, Monday, you know what I'm saying? Something. It's just too short. 2 days off work is just not enough. So yeah. All right, y'all. I think we're gonna end the video here. It's been a really good week so far. I can't even complain. Not crazy, you know, exciting, but we're getting back into a routine. All that birthday celebration is done. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for tuning in to yet another video. I appreciate you guys so much, and until the next time, bye.